Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. So I decided to work a little bit more on Main Avenue, and I want to show you all that update, but also make sure you stay to the end of the video because I have a new mega project I'm starting here, and I'm going to show that to you, kind of the beginnings of it. So um, after I show this off, I will get to that. So don't click off the video once I'm done showing this. So anyways, let's go ahead and get into it. So as you know, we've been working on Main Avenue, getting this up and looking good. This part, a lot of work needed. Last episode, we worked on the Nether surplus store. I need to shut the door. I need to get in a good habit of that. And so making this area look good. Well, now I wanted to kind of clean up the other end of things. I'm working towards the middle here, but there's a big area in front of the cathedral up there. And I wanted this area to be kind of open. So I didn't want a tall building there, and because on this side it's blocking the top of the cathedral with the horse place, whatever you would call it, where you can rent a horse, the stables. So I decided to put in a market plaza, and I absolutely love this. I think it's so cool. Obviously, people put these in a lot, like just to kind of take up space, but this is functional and it is fun, and I think it's a really cool area. I put a lot of work into this, whereas I think sometimes you just see people throw in little like farmers markets areas, and they just throw it together and it doesn't mean much, but in this world, this means a lot. And so I filled up a lot of area right here in front of the cathedral and all the way up to the what was this, the bathhouse, Bill's bathhouse. That's a funny build. But yeah, I love it. I love the look of it. So let's go ahead and look in here. So to start, we've just got like a bunch of these stalls. I wanted to use every single wood type in here, and I used them all except for one. I didn't get to the mangrove thing, but I ran out of room. So I tried to use every wood type, and then as the top, I tried to use quite a few of these wool, different color wool types. So the stands are all the same design for the most part, but there's a little bit of variation. And then out here in the middle, we just have like little seating areas and some trees. And so this is supposed to be kind of like a farmer's market area. So the first area, we have produce. And so we've got our little sign. We've got apples, carrots. They're selling potatoes, beetroot, watermelon. We got some pumpkins, watermelon, full watermelon. And you walk in over here and you can sell the stuff and do all that good things. We keep the storage, keep the money in there. So pretty good, that one. We got the butcher stand. I've got our meats for sale out here, which I love this trick. I love this little trick. You just put on a campfire, and then you unlight the campfire, and then you just have raw meat sitting here looking like it's for sale. We've got the different kinds of meats, the cooked meat and raw meat. And so back here, we've got the smoker where they're smoking the meat, and then we've got, where they can cut it and put the scraps in here. So kind of a cool little design there. Also, the way that these are held up is just string through here, so you really can't see it that well unless you really pay attention, especially from a distance. You can't see it at all like that one, but it just holds up these little, almost like, what would you call them, little tarps that go over these. And if you ever go to a farmer's market, they don't actually have these. I don't know where this idea in kind of pop culture and Minecraft maybe came about, but they do look really pretty. So we're foregoing realism here for aesthetic. Let's go on down to this one. So we've got the bakery. And yeah, pretty simple. We got the pumpkin pies, cakes, all that good stuff. Bread. We've got a little oven back here to cook it. In here we've just got some little storage area and things like that. So pretty cool. And over here we have the lemonade stall. Of course, at every farmer's market you gotta have something to drink, some lemonade. So this is supposed to be a lemon, a golden apple in place of a lemon here. Some lemonade that you can buy. And then there it is right there, the lemonade dispenser. So pretty cool. Obviously, we got pink lemonade too, hence the color, pink, the yellow. And then the last one over here is the plant store. And, of course, we've just got a bunch of plants in pots. And it's a little bit of an extended area over here because, of course, they want to sell a lot of different plants. Then you can buy a bigger pot over here if you want to. I was going to put more of those, but I must have forgot. So there's only one big pot for sale. So yeah, pretty cool area. I don't know. I like being in here. There's lots of colors. I feel like a lot of this world is kind of the same palette, a little bit dull and gray, and that's the theme that I was going for. But I love to have these little splashes of colors throughout the world to really liven things up. So now we go over to the other side of the farmers market. So this one gets a little more interesting. As you know, I like to build some more interesting elements along with the realism. So you come in here, everything's pretty similar. You got your seating over here, and you've got your gem store, which is pretty cool. You got the raw ores that you can mine out, the actual gems you can purchase here, and different crystal deposits, your stone cutter, and your area to kind of hammer out the gems or polish them on this polishing wheel. Yeah, pretty cool area. Got those for sale. We come over here. So exotic items. You start to get into a little bit of the rarer stuff. So obviously you got this stuff a little bit further away from the main part of the farmer's market because it's a little strange. If you're really wandering through the farmer's market, just like if you go to a regular farmer's market, kind of in the back, you'll start to see the more strange items. People selling like snake oil and those kind of things. But we got our exotic items. I don't even know what half this stuff is. But as you can see, it's pretty rare. We even have an axolotl. Over here, really rare. We just have a frame. I didn't put anything in it. I love that. Some a shroom light. And then we've got some funky wood type here. So this is some nether wood that we used. I don't know why I used that. But then if you go even further back, you've got the evil store where you can buy evil items. So we've got the red flag. Obviously they're evil. Some crying obsidian. You don't want that. A literal magma block. What store has a magma block at a farmer's market? Whatever this thing is, a empowered skulk sensor. I mean, what town has a farmer's market with an empowered skulk sensor or whatever this is actually called? Another weird skulk item. I don't know. I don't go down there very much. So obviously every farmer's market has to have some sort of evil store. I mean, if you ever been to a farmer's market, like you go clear in the back, you got like a fortune teller's tent selling like some witch's brews back in there, some alchemy stands. You just have to go like in behind all the like fresh produce and that kind of stuff. But I don't know. I thought that would be funny to add in, and it looks really cool and colorful back there too. So that is where you get that stuff. But also for Village Street, so that goes back to the former village back there. That's why it's called that. I decided to make this kind of, what would you call this? An arbor? This kind of stone arbor area with some vines. The vines still need to grow a little bit more, but it's a really cool little walkway through here. And so just through here, just kind of makes the area just feel a little bit more secluded. And I don't know if secluded is the right word, but it's a little more tight through here. And also this is the entrance into the evil store. You come in through this side, but yeah, it's just a cool little addition, I think, adding that on there. So it's just stone and then a bunch of spruce leaves up through there, and some vines hanging down to add atmosphere. But once again, another cool addition, and kind of signifies a difference between this area and the area of Main Avenue through here, which I really love. So I'm going to try to do similar things to this, really make it seem like once you get on Main Avenue, you're in a big city. And once you get out of Main Avenue, then you're on to, more of like a town structure. And then you eventually go through these paths and end up like to the national park. But that's kind of the idea of that. But in the next episode, I will not be working on the Main Avenue area. I am working on the next giant project. And I'm very excited about that. So there's several giant projects in this world. We have the Castle Keep up there. We have the cathedral. We have the courthouse up there. The mountain projects. These are all kind of what I would call mega projects. And we're going to add in one more over here. And so we're going to come all the way toward the end of Main Avenue, and then across the river and to the back side on Snake Way. So Snake Way was originally mapped out to include like a housing division area over here, which we're still going to have some of that, but I'm going to build a big old building through here, and it's a pretty big layout, and it actually will probably be even bigger. I need to fix this road. I'm going to wait until the building's in so I get the exact layout, but I think it might be even bigger than this floor plan. I'm not going to tell you guys what it is just yet, so you'll have to see in the next video. But this is going to be not just a big, wide building, but it'll also be pretty tall. And I'm very excited. This is something that I've wanted to have in the world for a long time. And if you watched in the last episode, I was talking a little bit about lore and asked you all if you wanted some more lore in this world. And this building is going to lend itself to that fairly well, I think. And so here's my block palette with it for now. Of course, it might change up quite a bit, but I've got a lot of these blocks, and I think it'll look really cool. So I'm excited to add this to the list of mega projects. I guess this is a mega project, but I'm going to be honest, I don't like this build very much, and I will probably change it a little bit at some point. Not get rid of it, but just tweak the outside. But hopefully this will fall in line with the mega projects that I love, like the cathedral, the courthouse, and kind of the castle keep up there, which you can't see. All right, guys. Well, thank you for watching this video. Sorry I went a couple minutes over. I try to keep this under 10 minutes, but thank you all for watching. Make sure you leave a like if you enjoy this, and if you want to see more of these episodes, go ahead and subscribe. Also, this is the old style of the market. Pretty cool. But this will have to be updated at some point. But yep, I will see you all in